Now, let's move on because the head of Google has told the BBC that no company would be immune if the current high valuation of AI tech firms turns out to be a bubble and bursts. Sundar Pichai said that the boom in artificial intelligence had what he described as irrational elements. Mr. Pichai, who has run the company for a decade, also said AI models should not be blindly trusted and warned that governments would have to invest in more infrastructure to cope with the technology's immense energy needs. Here's some of what he told our economics editor, Faisal Islam.
Well, it's an extraordinary moment even by Silicon Valley standards. Every decade or so, you have this inflection points. You have a new technology. It was the personal computer at one point, the internet coming in the late 90s. Then it was mobile. Then it's been cloud, what we call as cloud. Now it's clearly the era of AI.
And can you give us a sense of the scale, the sheer amount of investment going in?
Maybe 4 years ago, Google was spending less than $30 billion per year. This year, that number is going to be over $90 billion. And if you collectively add what all the companies are doing, we have well over $1 trillion of investment going in building the infrastructure for this moment.
Now, you mentioned some of those phases of technological advancement that happened with much market excitement as well. And the obvious question, and it's around the whole of this country, around the whole of the world right now, is it a bubble?
You see real demand, and we are constrained in our ability to serve that demand. So, and given the potential of this technology, the excitement is very rational. It's also true when we go through these investment cycles, there are moments we overshoot, right, collectively as an industry. We can look back at the internet right now. There was clearly a lot of excess investment, but none of us would question whether the internet was profound or did it drive a lot of impact. It's fundamentally changed how we work digitally as a society. I expect AI to be the same. So I think it's both rational, and there are elements of irrationality through a moment like this. No company is going to be immune, including us. If you overinvest, we'll have to work through that phase. For many years, we have taken a deeply differentiated approach to how we have approached AI. So we are better positioned to take a long-term view and approach this moment.
Well, with me now is our economics editor, Faisal Islam, and our AI correspondent, Mark Chislett. Thank you both very much for coming in. Faisal, quite an interview. The AI bubble has been talked about for some time. It is significant and really interesting to hear what we heard there from Sundar Pichai.